I had the most amazing experience where two little flowers appeared out of nowhere in my enclosed porch back in Boulder, Colorado. This story still blows my mind to this day whenever I tell it. I reconnected with a really good friend that I had been involved in church with for a long time, and both of us kind of went our separate ways and ended up in the metaphysical world, in the awakening, just we'd both been spiritual for most of our lives. And we reconnected on Facebook. And she said to me one day, "Hey, Cathie, do your angels give you presents or signs?" And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, like coins or feathers, things like that, numbers like 444. And I said, "I don't know. I didn't even know about this." And I said, "I did find a couple of coins this past week, which is not normal for me. My mother was the one that found coins all the time." And she said, "Well, just ask them. They are with you and they want you to know that they're there, and they'll leave you little presents." So, being the person that I am, who is like, "Yeah, let's do it right now," I said, "Okay, angels, show me you're with me. Show me, give me signs, give me presents." And after that, I walked out on my porch, and I had this patio with an enclosed, fenced in area with a gate. And I had my little chair and table. So I sat there, I was reading. It was a beautiful summer day. And I got up to go back in the house. And on my step, I had two little steps to walk up into the house. These were laying on the step, crisscrossed. This is the exact picture. Crisscrossed like they were in a little flower arrangement. I started crying my eyes out. It was instant that I knew these angels were with me, because there, one, were none of these plants anywhere around my yard. I lived in a townhome complex. There were none of these anywhere. I'm a flower person. I'm a plant person, and I have never seen these. And they just appeared out of nowhere. And I actually saved the actual plants in my journal, because that was a day I will never forget. And a week later, another wild thing happened on that same patio. I was out sitting in the sun reading a magazine, and it was not windy at all. And all of a sudden, I heard the wind chimes that were almost above my head tingling. And I looked up, and there was a vortex of little white, fluffy plant things flowing around me like a tornado. And it was like something from Touched by an Angel. If you've ever seen that show from back in the 70s, I'm like, whoa, I wish I had a camera. But I just watched this vortex flying around me, and then they just disappeared. They didn't fall on the ground. They didn't blow away. The whole thing just disappeared. And that's whenever the magic really started happening in my life. And it happens all of the time. Every day there's something happening to show me that I am living in a multidimensional reality. And it just makes me feel so loved, so protected, so cared for whenever my angels give me these signs. So tell your angels, show me you're with me. Start giving me signs, and they will.